Oh, hey. You know what I think is really funny? Remember last year when the Captain Marvel trailer premiered, and there were some dudes out there who were going, "Oh, I don't know about that whole text going from her to hero. I feel like that was a little pandering to feminists and SJWs and such." And then that brings us to the present, where the Batwoman trailer tells the Captain Marvel trailer, "Hey, hold my beer. I'm gonna be right back." Welcome, children of the night. I'm the real Manos, and this is going to be a first thoughts video about the new CW trailer for the Batwoman series. Let's begin. Green tea. Now, a few days ago, I was meaning to do this video, but that whole Batman news that showed up all over the internet, so I had to instantly talk about that. So I haven't had a chance to record until today, so let's get going. This, of course, is the fulfillment of the promise that we've had for a couple months now, since the Crisis crossover, that we will be getting a Batwoman series starring Ruby Rose as the Kate Kane Batwoman. And this is the first time we've gotten a little bit of a teaser, which was a nice, cool shot of her in the cape. But this is a full trailer to kind of explain the series to us a little bit better. And it does look like it's a bit of a prequel to her appearance in Arrow and Flash, which makes sense. Let's kind of let's display who she is first, and how she got here in the backstory, and all that stuff. It does seem really cool. It actually has that kind of Christopher Nolan Batman feel. You could actually even argue that this is a spiritual successor to that. Hell, if they had the rights, this probably could fit into that universe pretty easily. This version of this version of Gotham looks a lot like that version, and Batman's gone for some reason. And she picks up the baton from there. So that actually could be. We're actually some of the establishing shots of this remind me of Nolan. So I assume that's going to be somewhat of an influence on this show, which is a cool idea actually. There's a lot of what Nolan did that could be broken down as a TV series, to the point where I feel like this has just from this trailer, I feel like it has a bit of its own personality separate from Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Legend of the DC Universe, which is cool. I think it really should do its best to establish itself. With Arrow stepping down, I don't know how much longer Flash is going to be around, so if this is successful, this could kind of be the new flagship of the CW DC Universe. Or do we call it the DCCW, or whatever. DCD... something. I wish there was less initials here. But, okay, first off, it looks like we're definitely going in deep on the origins of Kate Kane, how she was kicked out of the military, kind of trying to find herself again, which of course she does through becoming a superhero. And also kind of kickstarted by the fact that her sister is an insane person, Alice. And yeah, Alice is not mentioned in the trailer by name, but that's very obviously her with her look, and she even quotes Alice in Wonderland with the curious line. So that's very obviously her. I don't know how long it'll take Kate to realize that's her. I'm not sure where the origins will be, how true they are, or will they do their own thing. I can't really tell from there. I love the fact that we kind of have this. We're doing the thing with the Birds of Prey TV series, where Batman apparently has been really traumatized, or some kind of business has taken him out of Gotham City, and somebody needs to pick up the baton, and that's pretty much this. We'll see how that plays into the series. We'll see if we'll do a thing that Supergirl's been doing, where we actually have the mentor character show up. So we may get Batman in this. I haven't heard anything. Forgive me if they've made some big statement that Batman won't be showing up. But it would be cool if he makes periodic appearances like Superman appears in Supergirl. We'll may even get the whole thing where we'll take Batwoman and put her in Batman stories that may have not have been done in film before, although we're getting closer and closer to not having many of those, unlike Superman. So we'll see. I like Ruby Rose a lot in this. She definitely has the action chops. I've seen her before in other work. I've really admired her work a lot. So I think she's kind of set for this. The costume looks like it's been refined a little bit from the previous version, which is cool. Let's see. I really like the fact that they're just not being afraid of kind of digging into her origins about being kicked out of the military for being gay. And it does seem like she had a relationship with somebody that may be taking the place of Montoya. And this seems to suggest something has happened to her that kind of like gets her involved. Like maybe she's trying to get away, maybe she's like kind of lost and trying to figure out herself after being kicked out of the military. And this kind of like gets her, back into it. So yeah, I really kind of dig what I'm seeing so far. Of course, everybody has their own ideas of what the CW verse is. I think it's probably been the most realized version of the DC universe on live action film up until recently. I think the films are kind of catching up. So this is kind of cool. I'm interested to see how this expands. So yeah, I don't really have anything that's really kind of jarring out at me right now. I hope we get to see some crossovers with Kate and of course Supergirl and some of the other existing DC things. There's not too much. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if they'll be able to do a thing like they've been able to do with Supergirl and Flash, where we get previous actors who work with these characters to jump in. Don't really have that. I mean, unless you count the wild world of Batwoman, and I think all those people are dead. Particularly the guy who played Ratfink. So I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm very curious if we'll see anybody from the previous versions of Batman kind of pop up in this. That'd be kind of cool. All right, what do you think? You can leave a comment below. Let me know if there's anything I missed, if you have any opinions about what you're seeing, if you're excited about Batwoman. I hope this means we'll get like a Batwoman ongoing back in publication. I can't believe, knowing that a TV show was coming up, that DC let that get canceled. I assume they're going to kind of bring it back very soon, probably sometime this year. Wouldn't be shocked. But hopefully we can see that. All right. I think I'm done here, so push the button, Lindsay.